If you are a fan of antiques, there are many antiques in our world, but in this video we will talk about one of the distinctive antiques, which is the charcoal iron. The charcoal iron, also called an ironing box, or charcoal box iron, is a predecessor to the modern electric steam iron. It was invented in the 15th century. The need for a smooth look of clothes requires its invention. The first irons were made of metal, cast iron or iron. These irons consisted of a single body with a lid that was movably attached to the rear on an axle, to be opened and closed. They have transmitted the heat necessary for ironing, as they have been placed in coals. At the top of the lid there was a wooden handle that served to prevent burning of the ironing hand. The exact date for the invention of the electric iron is unknown, but it is supposed to have occurred between 1890 and 1894. The weight of the charcoal iron is between 5 and 10 kilograms. Charcoal irons and birds. Charcoal iron, hinged lid with bird handle for opening. Birds seem to belong on charcoal irons, but why? Not only is there at least one 21st century Chinese charcoal iron with a bird perched on the prow, being sold widely across Asia and Africa, but this design has been around for a long time. Several museums in East European countries display vintage irons with a rooster, cockerel, sitting on the front. The design goes back to at least 1890. Archaeologists have discovered paintings dating back to over 1,000 years ago that portray women in early charcoal ironing process. The method was used for centuries, and in many different countries. In some regions, instead of hot coals, other heated materials were used that have a similar heating capacity, such as burning coconut shells used in Kerala in India. Why is a rooster a common decoration for a charcoal-filled box iron? For a start, it's not just an ornament, it's also a good shape for the catch to open the lid. This design seems to have stayed pretty much the same for at least a century across a couple of continents. The bird on the German iron to the right seems closely related to his counterpart on a vintage Russian iron, but is he definitely a rooster? In conclusion, the steam iron as we know it today has come a long way from the undoubtedly hard work that our ancestors had to endure to get their clothing perfect. A lot has changed since 1st century China. Even if ironing is your least favorite thing to do, the fact that it takes very little to get the job done is a massive contrast to ironing styles in history. No beating required, no long hot hours wielding a heavy chunk of steel by the fire. Charcoal iron restoration.
Share this video with your friends, and remember to show it some love with the thumbs up. Click the subscribe button to join us on the top 5K where we have so many more interesting and informative videos. See you there.